If you think about the role of economic development is to try to connect the bringing of jobs to an individual who is going to bring themselves up and have access to opportunity. And so it is through workforce solutions that we have the ability to do that. We recognize with the success that we and other regions have had in Louisiana, there is a significant amount of need for more workers to be able to not only fill the jobs that we have been working to bring, but to make sure that we are competitive for more opportunities in the future. So I'll highlight three things here that we're working on this year inside of BRAC. First, we're going to be kicking off a new 9-parish, 12-school district science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM strategy. We're going to assess the capacity of resources inside of our school districts to address STEM careers and a career focus, and to work with state partners and regional partners to try to enhance those. We see a direct tie between that and the state's push for a career diploma. As they are reinventing the career diploma and our need for a better career diploma, we want to work with the state and school districts to enhance access to those. Second is to work with the Baton Rouge Community College and River Parishes Community College to improve the solutions that are coming out of our community colleges to work with existing employers to meet their needs. We've seen that they have done a good job in changing strategy and being more workforce oriented in their offerings. And we want to make sure that they're more aggressive in going out and working with existing employers to meet their workforce challenges. And we're also going to be adding a new regional workforce data program inside of our economic competitiveness team, where we're going to publish a report card on the availability of talent, the production of talent coming out of our programs, and how that aligns to our most important sectors we're going after. Under talent development, we see an opportunity to build a new online portal so that we're telling the story of the Baton Rouge area in a more compelling way. And as we're trying to attract people and help companies attract people, this will offer us an opportunity to tell that story, adding to it a jobs portal for how to promote the available positions in the region. We're going to kick off a new event to help connect people in the region together in a better way with something we're calling a dine around, where we hope to see people, leaders in the community, opening their doors to folks that are moving into the market so that they can have a better way, an easier way to connect and network and strengthen our region through better social fabric. Third is to continue to improve our R3 program. This is the program we operate within BRAC to work with existing employers through companies that do recruiting in the region already, and to make sure that we're helping work with employers more and more towards successes in their recruitment. And fourth is to work on our database to continue to build the number of resumes that we have inside of our database. The fourth area of work is around business services, and we recognize that we're in this period of economic growth. A core role for BRAC is to make sure that our investors and our existing companies have access to the benefits of that economic growth. And so we see BRAC playing more and more of a role in offering those business services to our investors in business-to-business connections. And so four things we're going to be doing. We are launching this week a new partnership with the Procurement Technical Assistance Center. This is something that has been in Louisiana for a number of years that helps existing employers go after government contracts, whether federal government contracts or state government contracts. And PTAC and BRAC are signing a partnership this week where they're going to be embedded within our offices, working through us with our 9 parishes to help our members of our organizations find out more about opportunities to access these types of federal contracts and state contracts, to help companies become more competitive in their own day-to-day life. And then the fourth area that's probably one of the more interesting and new things was we're building inside of BRAC something we're calling a concierge service, where any of our investors can call in and use us as a connector to find out about how to get in touch with other businesses in the metropolitan area with whom they might want to do business, find partnerships, or just meet somebody that they've heard about that they wanted to know more about. We're going to play that role of connector and building a new team member in our side of our organization who is purely related to how to play that role of connector across organizations. And so we're excited to see a significant expansion in business services as a core push of ours over the course of this year. The outcomes of all of this, of course, has been a population increase. One of the most exciting slides that we put out in our economic outlook was a slide that showed that the population of the Baton Rouge area has been actually increasing at a faster rate than forecast. And one of the things we've said is the health of a metro area can be measured most significantly by the population growth it is experiencing. One of the things we said in 2011 was we would want to be measured not by just meeting the population growth forecast that was occurring, but by seeing it exceeded as much as possible. When we got the data from LSU this past year, they actually showed us that they had to increase their forecast over the prior year because the expectation has increased. The rate of population growth is growing, which is showing the health of the metropolitan area getting better and better. If this holds true, by the end of 2014, our metropolitan area should have a population of somewhere between 825 and 835,000 people in it, a significant increase over the last census when we had 802,000 people in our population. We've seen this as a core mission of our work in economic development is to see the health and vitality of the metropolitan area improved. Our role is to further the growth, to improve the business climate, and to increase access to the benefits of that growth across the business community and across the population. With that, we'll end and take any questions you have about the year ahead. Thank you. We are in a period of historic economic growth. We had an incredible year last year in the work of economic development, and we wanted to share some of the outcomes of last year and the prognostications for the year to come. The highlight probably is that we had 15 projects, 2,100 jobs announced from those 15 projects, and incredibly $112 million in new permanent direct payroll through those projects announced, which was a record number, a record amount of new payroll announced in any single year of BRAC's work. So we were very excited for the outcomes of the year. For the year ahead, probably the story is continue to press the pedal to the floor to accelerate the growth of the region. We're going to be going after more opportunity in economic development, and we see from a public policy perspective the issues of workforce as the number one issue to address in our strategy ahead.
Tell us a little bit about the cooperation that you've seen throughout the entire region.
So we work as a 9-parish organization with a lot of different people, elected officials, economic development partners, board members of our organization, business leaders. There has been an incredible amount of partnership to get us there. What's important about the way that we would characterize it is it's not 1 year of it, but it's been a consistency of economic development partnership between the State Department of Economic Development, LED, Baton Rouge Area Chamber, parish organizations that work in economic development, great elected officials that are very supportive of economic development today in just about every parish, and we're working together to make things happen.
If people have questions like more information, what should they do?
Well, two things. They can call our office. The number is 225-381-7125, or go online. Most everything about our organization is available online. The web address is www.brac.org, brac.org.